Yo, sorry I'm late. Yahshua Hamashiach off top. So we're gonna talk about frequencies and knowing your frequencies. This is a little thing I got for a camera. Supposed to make it look better, but I don't know how this video looks so crappy. I leave it like that. I gotta find my charger real quick because whenever I go live, my battery drains out. So I've been thinking a lot lately, and and been thinking whenever you have ideas or things come to you, it could be the Holy Spirit or just you having knowledge, but you should write these things down because I have like really good insight or info that I think about that I put together. And some of it could just could be off or some of it could be actually, on point. So I'm just gonna go with it. So let's see here. So the topic is frequency. So I've been hearing a lot of ringing, not necessarily ringing, but like high pitched tones. They come from the electricity in your building or from the electronics that are surrounding you or even the Wi-Fi and your neighbor's electricity. It's like a grid, and you can hear it. And sometimes I've been sleeping lately. I haven't been able, I've been able to sleep. I just feel like really deep sleep, or your phone is emitting a certain frequency for you to get tired. And sometimes I'll just feel like really sleepy, and like I'll be sleeping for hours and I'll just feel like really drained. And this is used to happen to me before. And I know it has to do with a lot with like either the cell towers or them focusing energy or microwave weapons on you. So they have to be your neighbors that are the closest because they can't reach that far. So it's either the left, whoever lives to the left, the bottom, or the right of you is the only way that they're gonna get close enough to hit you with these type of frequencies if it's microwave origin. And that's that. So what else is that helps to amplify that is there's food at the grocery stores. Whenever, if you're a chosen one and you go out to shop and you grocery shop and you're buying food, a lot of people that are around you, they won't like really buy that much food. um, they'll buy a few items, and I'm not sure it's because if they know that most of the food is already, genetically modified, and it's, has certain stuff in it, or if they make it specifically for you, so that these frequencies can be your frequency can be amplified and easily targeted, with especially with technology. So the food that you buy, they'll always have it in stock. They know what you buy. They'll like they'll have like a bunch of it in stock, or they use different techniques on different people. It just depends. But they're just studying us because we don't go along with the program, and some of the stuff that they try on us doesn't work, and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to take away free will. They're trying to figure out why we aren't susceptible to some of this stuff. And ordering food especially, I used to order from Domino's right here down the street, and there's some pieces of shit. I already know that they messed with my food, but it doesn't really matter. You live and you learn, and you cut those freaking people out of your even selection. Um, they put stuff on your food. I've heard people getting poisoned and stuff like that, and I could only imagine what these sick individuals do. So you just gotta watch out where you're ordering. Pick up food that you can see, and if you are like being, dosed with stuff that you don't want in your body, because they're taking away your freedom of choice. Is you just go to random places. Like, they never know which market you're gonna have to stop by. So like, you can either, like, on your way somewhere, going somewhere, you can just stop by any market on along the way, and you can pick up stuff there, or you can just like have a few choices in your area and pick those, and try to buy different things when you go shopping. Don't always buy the same stuff, because then it's harder for them to, just target that one thing you're always buying at the store. And try to eat more healthier. That's a big part of it too. The pineal gland is a spiritual, access, and they put a lot of stuff in the water, a lot of heavy metals in the sky, and the water is to keep you kind of blocked off from that, and able to focus more frequencies on you, because it's all about frequencies. Your brain, it's going through your ear. Some of them frequencies can pass through just the skull, and like voice the skull, whatever. And some of these stuffs I'm not affected by. Some of these stuffs I am. I'm not gonna say which, because I'm not that dumb. And you just gotta be smarter than them. So Amazon products. If you order stuff on Amazon, it will be tampered with. I've ordered two flashlight tasers, and one of them, the screws were stripped, and one of them had just screws you can unscrew. You had to peel off some kind of tape, and I'm pretty sure that there's some kind of tracking device or something, or that helps to track, or I don't know what. Maybe there could be. They could just do it just to mess with you. You never know, but you just gotta be cautious, because you just don't want these people, like, you want them to like get a life. They could, like, their tactics are kind of lame after a while. It's just kind of annoying. It's not really like you're afraid. You're just like, dude, like, seriously, like, get a life already. It's game over. You lost. I already configure everything of this program out on my own. I don't even need assistance. Now I can just figure it out on my own. So, yeah, they need to get a life. So they try to they link your phone to your consciousness. What are they doing is, like, that dude Elon Musk, or whatever his name is. He was saying, like, oh, we're already becoming cyborgs. You can't always take everything you see on YouTube like personally or whatever, but I believe we're somehow kind of being like replicated, or through our vision. We're staring at our screen, and if you look at through your eyesight, you can see little pixels of light. And if you are on your screen, like, through most of the day, or on in the night, if you go lay down, you close your eyes, or you just stare in the dark, you'll see these pixels, and that's frequency. They can tap into that through frequencies. They can see it, and it broadcasts it to through technology. So that's how they do that. It's not necessarily that they have something in your body. It's just that the heavy metals and the frequencies and stuff like that allow them, give them access to access those certain parts through frequencies and brain waves and stuff like that. So what you want to do is, easily, you buy RFID blocking fabric, put it into a hat, and then it makes it harder for them. It'll block at least some form of them accumulating so much data. so they won't be able to track you as good as they could, or get, visual or thoughts or whatever. If it's delayed, it depends how much layers you put. I'm pretty sure that it does work, because I had them working on my whole pad, like all around me in my neighbors' houses, because I put this fabric in my hat, and then they started just freaking, going buck wild around here, because they couldn't track me, and they're really upset. And I have all these perps upset out here. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not afraid of them. I serve a higher God. And so, it's like EMF waves, whatever. While you sleep, they try to mess with you when you're sleeping. So it's the nano, the electricity in your house. I think what it is that when they can they can emit a certain frequency or something like that, and then some people, like, if they wanted to take them out, they can put certain things in place and amplify a certain sound that we already have on our body, to cause, like, a brain hemorrhage or a heart attack. They'll induce some kind of thing that will make it look like a natural death, but is actually activated by technology. So if you really become a problem, I know probably it's possible that they can do that. And but where it's cool, because we'll go to the Father, and they'll be judged. So that's nothing for you to worry about. That's how people in the past have died, either by poison or amplified signal or frequency, EMF wave, whatever. And that's why they change music. The frequency used to be a natural frequency from the earth. It was, I believe, I'm not sure, but it's 420 hertz. And I think they changed it to like 424 or something like that. You can do your research. I have just a lot of information that I'm going to put out there. So you can do your research. They put that frequency because it's not of the spectrum of the earth or anything that you can find on earth. That comes from a demonic realm or demonic frequency. So some of the music that is put out, that's why that Fu XX Extension or whatever his name is, they killed him because he was putting out positive music. He even said in his music that he was putting better like positive frequency, positive vibes. So you know DARPA's behind this as well. They invested millions of dollars into mind research and frequency, and weaponry and stuff like that. They have a big hand in it. And also the you already know this information, but the fusion centers and whatever, blah blah blah. They could go on keep doing their crap, but eventually they'll fail, because we're figuring out everything. And whatever information that comes to me, because I know that a lot of stuff I think about and I contemplate, and they're just really good ways of thinking to understand how this stuff is being used on us. But the next video I'm gonna talk about is, it's gonna be called mirror effect, and this is how they access your sight.